Alright, so it's been a little late. We're watching It's a Wonderful Life on TV, which is apparently a Christmas tradition. I've been a little bit late on what's going on, so here's what's been going on. Since the last time I saw you guys, Santa has made it from Luxembourg City in Luxembourg to Paris, France, Monte Carlo, Monaco, in Camp Andorra, Barcelona, Spain, Madrid, Spain, Porto Alegre, Portugal, Casablanca, Morocco, Kiffa, Mauritania, Timbuktu, Mali, Accra, Ghana, Divo, Côte d'Ivoire, Labe, Guinea, Bignona, Senegal, Dakar, Senegal, Santa Cruz de Tenerife, Canary Islands, Lisbon, Portugal, Centador, Spain, London, and Ely in the UK, Millennium Stadium in Wales, Cork and Dublin in Ireland, Belfast in Northern Ireland, Inverness, Scotland, Vic, Iceland. Good night! Vic in Iceland, Shannon in Ireland. Let's see, Lajas, Pico in the Azores, Terrafal, Cape Verde, Greech Viken in South Georgia in the South Sandwich Islands, Goose Green in the Falkland Islands, or Isla Malvinas, Puerto Santa Cruz in Argentina, we got Buenos Aires in Argentina, Montevideo in Uruguay, Durazno in Uruguay. I think at this point, you know, my friends in Andres 19, Sam Lambert, and Mel T92. I don't know if it's 92 or 94. I'm not sure. I want to say it's 94 though. I don't know why I said 92, but I think it's 94. Montevideo and Durazno, Uruguay. Anyway, Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. In Brazil, we got Greenland with Nuuk, and then we have Canada. So now 4 Canadas, and in 2 minutes we'll have another one. Fingers crossed. Right, so we have Grand Falls, Windsor in Newfoundland, Canada. We have Labrador City in Newfoundland, Canada. Charlottetown in Prince Edward Island, Canada. Dartmouth in Nova Scotia, Canada. That's where he is now. So in about a minute and a half, minute 20 at 4:27. 4:27 on the video. It'll be in Dartmouth. A little quick update on how many presents he's delivered. 1,510,385,488 presents have been delivered since 2 a.m. this morning. So think about this: 20 hours ago. That's when it started. And maybe he took an hour or 2 off. I don't know. Maybe he took like an hour or 2 just to get ready. Maybe even 3. But you know, almost 20 hours just to do this whole run, and he's almost done. We are like the last section to get done. So, you know, Australian kids and Oceania kids in the corner down there, it's my mom with their head. You know, it's really, really cool that, you know, Australian kids and Asians and Eastern Asians and Eastern Australians and Western and islands that are west of the international date line. They are so lucky because they get to get Christmas first. And right now, at this point in time, they're already having Christmas. It's already Christmas Day where they are. Alright, and it's probably almost Christmas Day now, here in America. So, Dartmouth is done. Up next, St. John in New Brunswick, Canada. So, anyone of you guys have like
Teachers like you, stupid, silly, careless people that send our kids home without any clothes on. You know, maybe my kids aren't the best dressed kids. You know, maybe they don't have any decent clothes. Oh, that's stupid.
I'm sorry, that was the movie. This is Saint John. So next, again, Saint John in New Brunswick, Canada. So here's what I've done. Apparently, there is a what was it? There was a new episode of Doctor Who's an Assistant, and it's their holiday special, which is actually pretty cool. Basically, if you guys have been watching My Little Pony, the Doctor explains that those like eerie, ghost-like unicorn things, I don't even remember what they were called, but he says to Derby, or Ditzy, I'll just say Ditzy because I don't want to embarrass her, or make fun of her. But he tells Ditzy that he was the one who sent those things because he was trying to put eggs back or something like that. And now he's just wondering, like, oh, you guys have a Santa Claus? And yeah, I want you guys to leave your opinion in the comments down below. If there was a Santa Claus for Ponyville, what would the term be? Like Santa hooves, Pony Claus, Pony Claus, Stallion Claus. Stallion Claus would just be, again, SC, but it would be SC, but Stallion Claus, I don't think that's a good one. It doesn't have the same ring as Santa Claus. You know, if it were a girl, it would definitely be Pony Claus, and there would be no Mrs. Stallion Claus. It would just be Pony Claus. That would be it. And all the elves, I think, okay, again, they keep the reindeer, but the elves, now this is the real thing. The elves would actually be animals, but I want to do the same. But I want those animals to be like the same as the ones in like the Air Bud. You guys remember Air Bud? Well, in the Air Buddies, the Buddy movies. Well, remember in like the Santa Buddies, the Search for Santa Paws. Remember those movies? In those movies, they said animals from the North Pole can talk, and everyone else can communicate with them. And humans can too, if they believe in Christmas, so they have the holiday spirit. Okay, so St. John, New Brunswick, Canada has gotten their gifts now. 1,510,542,071 presents have now been delivered. Up next is Puerto Rico with their first delivery at San Juan. So San Juan, Puerto Rico is next, and I think that will be the last one that we cover. Anyway, well, in this episode. That'll be the last one we covered in this episode. So, if you guys have any friends that are living in Asia or Australia, the oceans west, or the oceans, the islands, actually, west of the international date line. If you have anyone living in Europe, if you have anyone living in the Middle East, anyone living in Africa, anyone living in, well, right now, they're parts of Antarctica. Technically, Antarctica is already passed. You guys have anyone lucky enough to be like living in the South Pole? That would be cool. That would be awesome. Like living in Antarctica, frozen wasteland. That'd be awesome. But I would want to go more toward like the northern versus like the borders of Antarctica, and not like the middle, because that's cold. That's cold. Again, if anyone has anyone living west of the international date line, like any islands west of that, Asia, Australia, Oceania, west of the international date line, New Zealand, want to count New Zealand in there. What else? Europe, anyone living in Antarctica, again, anyone living in Africa, anyone who lives in those islands that belong to those countries, anyone who lives in, like, if you guys have anyone, like, and of course London too, England, anyone living in, like, Cape Verde, like the islands south of South America, anyone living in, like, Argentina, Uruguay, Brazil, Greenland, even, like, Newfoundland, Canada, Prince Edward Island, Canada, Nova Scotia, Canada, New Brunswick, Canada, and now Puerto Rico. Anyone have any, like, relatives living there? or anyone they know living there, yeah, then they're having their Christmas like right now, and they're lucky, honestly. And San Juan, well, you guys are like literally right now, so like at like 10:27 into this video, San Juan, Puerto Rico is officially gonna have Christmas. 3, 2, 1, now. And now, the present count has been upgraded to 1,510,680,759. Up next, Whole Town Barbados, but that will be the last one because we are out of time. So yeah. It's a Wonderful Life again playing on TV. But yeah, thanks for watching. Click the video thing here and watch the next video. Bless your face. You sneeze during this video, bless you. Peace out. And don't worry, I will go back to editing soon. Oh, dang it. Wrong way. Hold on. Subs. Subscribe to darkness, then don't fail darkness, then redness, redness, then whiteness. No, whiteness fail. Look at this, I'm wearing a blanket. This is my sister's blanket. Sunny home as one.